Hi, Mystery Recapped here. Today, I am going to explain a post-apocalyptic science fiction series called The 100. Spoilers ahead, watch out, and take care. Several years in the future, the Earth faces a devastating nuclear apocalypse. A blast of radiation kills most humans and animals and wipes out all kinds of life from the Earth's surface. The survivors fly to the space stations orbiting the Earth that were then made for the purpose of space exploration. Currently, it is 97 years after the apocalypse. The space stations have joined hands to become one big civilization called the Ark. The living situation on Ark is not ideal because of the population growth and limited resources. The people believe that after 100 years, humans can return home to the ground. Although there are only 3 years left for the big day, the limited resources threaten the life of the citizens of the Ark. Hence, the Chancellor and the Board of Governors have to follow strict rules to decrease the population immediately. Because of this, any crime on the Ark is punishable by death, except if someone under 18 is found guilty, they are locked up in a box-like prison. One of such prisoners is Clark Griffin. She is the daughter of the Chief Medical Officer, Abby, and the Chief Engineer of the Ark, Jake. Since both her parents are on the Board of Governors, she is expected to have privileges, but like any other criminal, she is currently locked up. Suddenly, 2 guards barge in and make her wear a wristband. They forcefully bring her out alongside other prisoners. Abby stops them for a second to tell Clark that everything will be alright. She is about to land on the Earth. It turns out that 100 criminals from the prisons are being sent to Earth's surface to test its habitability. They could immediately die of radiation or because of the hostile climate, but the group has no choice whatsoever. On the ship, Clark meets her childhood best friend and the son of the Chancellor, Wells. He deliberately committed a small crime to board the ship to accompany her. However, Clark doesn't appreciate the gesture. It turns out that her father is dead, and it is somehow Wells' fault. As the ship lands, a video plays on the monitor of the Chancellor asking them what they should do when they land. They are tasked to make their way to the former Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center, which is filled with water and supplies enough for 300 people. The ship soon enters the Earth's atmosphere and lands with a crash. 2 people who had gotten up from their seats die instantly. Finn, the guy who urged them to get up, is still safe. Then, we are introduced to the siblings, Bellamy and Octavia. Octavia was hidden under a table by her mother for the first 16 years of her life because no one is allowed to have a second child on the Ark. Bellamy